Where I come from, streets is made of gold. Trapping like the new me, move back like the old me. On my back like Yoshi, yeah. Trapping like new me, boom bap like old me. Too bad they know me, they wanna own me, but now they owe me. Bag y'all like groceries, wrap on my back like I am Yoshi. Trapping like new me, boom bap like old me. Too bad they know me, they wanna own me, but now they owe me. Bag y'all like groceries, wrap on my back like I am Yoshi. Can't beat them, join them. One life, enjoy it. Live like you royal, hell with purpose, let's destroy it. You think I'm joking? It's every word that's spoken. And rap these days is trapping craze, can get away with anything with 808s. They spell and pray and swell your brain, you fade away, your soul decay. They dig and graze, I'm A-okay. Just fast and pray, there'll come a day, a price to pay like Sally May, you in debt. So cast away your regrets, I digress. They regress, they treat girls like objects. They play around like recess, this rap game is nonsense. They big mad cause we bless a goon to a goblin. You offset, I onset, I'm onset with wine in my goblet. You whining for God, I just pulled out the projects assigned to these haters. I feed off your comments, shake greed off my palms and take knees like I'm Colin. Take heat or just rot and just bleed while you falling in. Trapping like new me, boom bap like old me. Too bad they know me, they wanna own me, but now they owe me. Bag y'all like groceries, wrap on my back like I am Yoshi. Trapping like new me, boom bap like old me. Too bad they know me, they wanna own me, but now they owe me. Bag y'all like groceries, wrap on my back like I am Yoshi. Sitting, waiting, sinning lately, getting lazy, lighting up, you getting hazy. Kinda light just doesn't faze me, hating things that rap portraying. Ricky Bobby shaking bacon, Ricky Bobby shaking, me and Evo breaking up. I just hung up on the plug. Look at me like, why you bugging? Now they all like, what the what? Look at them like, why you thugging? Want my soul, want my gifts, want my heart for fame and money. Gotta admit, I almost did it, turn around and started running. Trapping like new me, boom bap like old me. Too bad they know me, they wanna own me, but now they owe me. Bag y'all like groceries, wrap on my back like I am Yoshi. Trapping like new me, boom bap like old me. Too bad they know me, they wanna own me, but now they owe me. Bag y'all like groceries, wrap on my back like I am Yoshi.
All hell King Darius.
Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans.
I like this white girl with the big booty, so I wiped her up. Don't call her Judy. Then I flicked her, call me Doug Flutie. Got all the riches, that's my royal duty. So blessed it just came to me. Pally gang, we don't play Gucci. That's a family name. Now they all groupies, not a golf game, so I can't meet our whole nine. You are just mad cause she's all mine, and I just gave her my whole nine. White picket fence in the whole line. Shot to my man, see the swole guy. Bang getting swole by the minute. This just the game and we in it. Way too much playing and sinning. You might just say we backslidden. Kids nowadays, they just clout chasing. Popping mollies, heart racing. Popping ollies, Nigel Houston. In and out, the institution. Just water, no pollution. Caught a case, retribution. Hella problems, no solution. You were my hitter, but now I'm confused. Cause we was just chopping, but we ain't talked since. We was so close, just like Jazzy and Prince. I am someone that you will not convince. That cheating on wifey was your first offense. Come against me and the title I'll clinch. You're an idea, nigga, I am the wrench. How you gon' win if you sit in the bench? Heads in the clouds, but the work in the trench.
Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans.
Wi-Fi nigga, meet me
backstage. Why cry, nigga? Just act your age. Lie, sinner, go and get saved. Brown, nigga, king of LA. I am just stuck in my ways. Reply, nigga, don't leave me hanging. Good guy lately, I've been debating. Bye, nigga, might as well face it. Too old for all this petty shit. Too woke to get litty lit. 5 years, I had 3 kids. I said, baby, look what your kitty did. Got them new J's, but they barely fit. Feeling Popeye with all the spinach. Wardrobe staying black lately. Copped a bootleg from St. Vintage. 716, I'm from Buffalo. 6 feet under, I'm talking hella snow. Hella snow, I'm talking hella cold. Mafia, no Capone. Darius on the throne. There he is, come alone. Pac and Biggie, stupid flow. Fresh Prince, mop and glow. Coming at me with the fake demands. Then you want to shake my hand with a grand gesture. Kneel down like I'm Killmonger. You can bury me with my ancestors. 17, she was 21, was a little kid, but I impress her. Love that girl to my upper 90s like I'm starting forward for Manchester.
Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans. Thought I had nothing, but I got the fam. Ain't motivated, but I got some fans. No money, but I got some plans. Too faded, no Zans.
Check, 1, 2, ayy, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I took the phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a high king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Not much just popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awake and I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I took the phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your mouths is just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Your last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I took the phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
First we'll see who's behind the mask. I can look into your eyes as you die.
What are you doing here? Go to the fucking gym.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
What's going on, Beaches, Booshes, Bustas, Hustlers, and Mule Hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by, dare I say it, Everest and K2 flexing on all you Beaches. Welcome to the show. Hit the like button, subscribe. We are live on Rumble and YouTube, and of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Hit the like button, share with your friends, and of course, SwoleNormusX.com to join the Swole fam, and papaswolio.com for all the merch. Today I'm rocking Jack Sparrow. What merch are you rocking? Drop that in the comments. All the links actually are available over at swolenormus.com. Just go to swolenormus.com and you'll see the links for memberships. You'll see the links for papaswolio.com. All the links are there. swolenormus.com. Got a nice little link list there for you. Drop in the comments, what are you smashing? What merch are you wearing? We have a bunch of announcements. We got new releases that we'll get into towards the end of the show. First, we are going to start it off with some merch reviews. We got a merch review to kick us off. We got this one. Ooh, very nice, from Michelle. And this is a 5-star review. Of course. We love it. We love the old 5 stars, 5 estrellas. Michelle says, it's like a 1 in a 100 episode type of mug. It certainly is.
Hi, puppy.
And this is the P3S15 mug that those of you that participated have access to. We got another signature series coming up in 5 days. 5 days. That's 5 días. 5 days. We have a brand new signature series, and that's available over at swolenormusx.com/signature. So hopefully you all enjoy your golden mug. It's a fire mug. It's great. Hope you enjoy it. So thank you for the 5-star review. And make sure when you buy merch over there on the merch site, make sure you pay attention to your emails about a week or two after you get your shirts and stuff, or your mugs, or your phone cases, or your flags, or your tapestries. We'll talk about that. You can opt for getting some Swolios. So sign up, click the little beard logo in the bottom right-hand corner, get your Swolios, get your cash back. You stack Swolios, you can get some awesome merch and awesome prizes and utilize those on future purchases, and you can get tons of other cool stuff with your Swolios. So make sure you go and check that out. Fam, it's time for the tip. Let's
just
do it.
just an inch. It's cold outside.
All right, here we go. Speaking of merch, we have some girls that just want to make gains. In this case, we have one girl who makes lots of gains. And we have Christian here. Girls want them gains. Yoga and a 5K run this rainy Sunday in Texas. Let's go. Girls just want to make gains. I love that song. It's a great song, Swole Tunes. And it's available also on the website, papaswolio.com. And it goes well with the tank. It goes well with the tank. Nothing like a smiling Christian for a Monday start. Love it. Terrence is showing us a little rate my meal action.
Wow.
Let's see here. Breakfast, scrambled eggs on sourdough toast with avocado. Based. We love it.
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking
Get
10.
in my belly!
I like the way that looks. I had eggs myself over easy or sunny side up, I guess, with sourdough today with some honey and butter. Love it. I love that for breakfast. Great meal. All right, we got another email response, and we got a couple of them. If you're not on the email list, you can go to makeemailswoleagain.com. That's makeemailswoleagain.com. Making America great again, making asylums great again, right? All those things. Make shaming great again. We like to make a lot of things great again here. Make America swole, but we're doing make email great again. So go to makeemailgreatagain.com and get on the email list, and I will destroy your inbox. So you'll open it, you'll see spam, but then you'll see swole emails, and we'll help you stay focused on your 7 pillars. Did you give up on your resolutions? Egyptian Man 23 says, hey, I don't know if I'm actually responding to you, but you are correct. Unfortunately, I did, and not proud of it. When I first started seeing your videos motivating me to go to the fucking gym, I started my journey and was committed for a year and was in great shape. But starting in March of 25, I got engaged and my priority got shifted and I lost it. Oh no. All right, settle down. I gained weight, lost muscle, been struggling to get it back. Always saying I'll start Monday and I'll start eating clean. I'll count my calories. I'll count my protein intake, but I fall off track. My wedding is next July 2027, God willing, and I want to be in my best shape. I appreciate the content you provide and will try to get my fat ass back to the fucking gym. Well, let's go. Let's go. Very important. Now, getting engaged has nothing to do with you taking care of yourself. Man, why would you stop? Does she not go to the fucking gym? That's a question. Why would you be taken away from taking care of yourself? Now is even more important of a time where you and your fiance should be getting after and going to the fucking gym. Stop putting it off. Join the fam, Egyptian Man. Join us over at swolenormousx.com. Join us in the app. I'm telling you, it's blowing up over there. I've been sending out Swole texts. You guys responded to them. I had someone respond to a Swole text saying, I hope this is not a bot. It's not a bot. It's not a bot. We don't do bot stuff. We do text blasts and say, hey, we're going live for the show. We do emails. And of course, I'm not sitting there typing each individual email to send out. We're sending it out to the email list. But yeah, this is all direct. We read responses. We share them on the show. You send a text message. Every text message is either an alert letting you guys know, like in mass, or it's me personally texting you guys back. So make sure that you respond, make sure that you engage, and make sure that you plug in, because this is how community is built. And this is how you will get results, how you will hold yourself accountable. And if you surround yourself with those people and the right people, they're going to be helping you push towards those 7 pillars that are right behind me. So let's get you back into it, and no more slacking. No more slacking. By the way, speaking of slacking and speaking of community, we got the Swole Slut card. I know it's not Saturday, but I decided to do the Swole Slut card today. We all love that. We all love a Swole Slut card. So hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win today's Swole card. Shout out to a few of you on YouTube. Regal MN finally catching a man cast live. Hell yeah, absolutely. For sure. Because. All right, Joe, what's going on? Sydney Buckaloo just joined the Swole fam today. Welcome officially, Sydney. Super awesome. Love new members coming in. Make sure you post up in the community section and let us know. Let us know what's up. Introduce yourself. Let us know what you're working on, what your background is. That way we can help and jump in and make sure that you navigate everything properly. Whenever you join the Swole fam, remember, it's really what you put into it. So if you join and there's anything that confuses you, if you have questions and you're just by yourself, like, oh my God, I don't want to ask because no one's going to troll you. We have fun here on the show and on the public content, but you guys know when you join, it's all love. We want to make sure that you access and you understand everything and how it works and you navigate things properly. So really good stuff. Really good stuff inside the Swole fam. So make sure you join us and stop putting it off, because we've been talking about resolutions. Did you give up on your resolutions? You shouldn't give up on your resolutions. You shouldn't even make resolutions. You just commit to something and start today. It doesn't matter what date it is. But now we're coming up on summer. It's hot. It's fucking hot as hell down here in Florida. A lot of you are coming into spring. The snow's melting, but everyone's going to start talking about those summer bodies, summer this, summer that. Now's the fucking time. It's always the time now. And you shouldn't be worried about summer. I want to get ripped for summer. That will happen if you start taking care of yourself now. So start now, always now, now. Guillaume. All right. Did you give up on your resolutions? G. Do we have another one after this? We do. All right. Hi. First, I like to apologize for my English level because I'm French. It's okay. It's okay that you're French. It's okay that you're French. We don't. Aww. We're sorry to hear that. We're sorry to hear that, but welcome. Sacre bleu. All right. I have made, I love it. The English is great. It's fantastic. I have made incredible, I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to translate it or say it smoothly, but I love it. So appreciate the response. See, what's your excuse for not responding? You don't respond and you speak fluent English. So respond to the emails. First, I'd like to apologize for my English level because I'm French. I have made incredible gains. I'm now 71 kilos. I started the gym at 55 kilos and I keep improving. So someone do the math, multiply 71 times 2.2, please. Was that 150? Ish. I continue to go to the gym 5 times a week. Please continue your motivation on social media. It makes me enrage. It makes me enrage. It pisses me off to be called lazy. And I keep going to the gym, laughing emoji. Have a nice week, and I hope the rest of your life will be successful. Respectfully, Guillaume. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. We'll give you an American. We'll give you a little...
Boom shakalaka!
Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad I pissed you off with the videos, and I'm glad you're going to the fucking gym. Thanks for the response. Appreciate you. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Your videos piss me off when I go to the fucking gym. Nice. Nice. That means success. That means I've done it right. If I've pissed you off, success. That's what I tried to do. You don't have to like my content. You could think I suck. You could hate me and then go to the fucking gym. My job is done. Done. You don't have to join the Swole fam. It's fine. You don't have to take your gains to the next level. You don't have to join the greatest fam. You don't have to join the greatest fam in the realm. We're full. We're booked. We're booked. We're booked. We're not taking any new people. We're not taking any more people. I'm just kidding. We are. All right, let's see. We got this one from Sherry. Did you give up on your resolution, Sherry? And she says, thank you so much for telling me to go to the gym. We're saving my life, or you're saving my life, whatever the context or the typo is. Either way, it's great. Saving my life, and it gets me away from the... Jesus Christ. And it gets me away from the husband. Love, Sherry. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy.
You switch the samples.
Oh, my God. All right, well... I love it. All right. Why doesn't your husband go to the fucking gym? It gets me away from the husband. Hopefully you're trolling, but anyway, let's get your husband, Sherry's husband, if you're listening, go to the fucking gym. Okay. Sherry's like, yeah, do it. Fam, it is time for some, are you ready? Drum roll. Rate my meal. Cerny says that's a good reason. Yeah, it's a good reason to go to the fucking gym. All right. Rate my meal. Let's get into some rate my meals. Then we'll take some questions. You can start dropping your questions in the comments. We'll get to them in the knowledge cock portion. So a few more. Who knows? We don't know where this is going to go, but hopefully we have some good rate my meals, and then we'll get into some good questions. Angel Doucet Hughes. Let's see. Venison, baked sweet potatoes, sauteed broccoli, and mushrooms. Light olive oil spray was used on pan. Okay. Well, let's break this down. I'll rate your meal. You guys can test and see what you like in terms of broccoli. Obviously, I'm not a fan of all the greens. I just don't feel great when I eat a ton of vegetables. So this is always just like kind of trolling it. But if you want to eat it, obviously, if you eat broccoli, you should cook it. You should steam it. You should saute and heat it. It'll digest better. Raw broccoli. Raw broccoli is probably like, go outside and chew on grass. It's going to fuck you up. Venison, baked sweet potatoes, based venison, sweet potatoes, great. And then the broccoli and mushrooms. Mushrooms, I like. Broccoli, you can go without it. Light olive oil spray on the pan. Be careful of that because it burns. So I would opt for butter or tallow or coconut oil. But, just keep that in mind. And get yourself on a plate. Get yourself a real plate. Don't eat off paper plates. If that's paper, if it's not a paper plate, it looks a lot like one. So make sure you're not eating off a paper plate. You don't want to eat that wax and eat that shit. So venison, really good. Great. Especially if you hunted it yourself, but it's delicious. You get good venison, you get fresh, and it's good. Venison sausage, you get all sorts of stuff. Britain. If that's your real name, your mother was very creative. Name's so nice, we say twice. Britain. We just do twice. I don't want to think of another name. From last night, salmon, broccoli. Hey, it's a broccoli week. It's a broccoli week, apparently. All right, we're just doing a lot of broccoli today. All right. It's one of those days. There's always one food that's like a trend. I'm telling you, people talk to themselves. They converse, and they're like, all right, what are we putting in these pictures today? Are we doing broccoli? Are we doing carrots? Are we doing cottage cheese? What's the theme of the day? There's always a theme, right? It's weird. It's interesting. There's always a theme. It's like broccoli all the way through, or it's everyone's eating cottage cheese, or everyone's just pounding carrots. There's always one thing. And there's someone eating donuts, or they'll post a picture of their girlfriend or something. All right, salmon, broccoli, and mushrooms. Don't really care what anyone thinks about it, but right away, based. Cool. You really shouldn't care what I think about it. I'm still going to judge it, but no real complaints. Again, aside from how your gut deals with the broccoli and if that's really a necessary ingredient in your food, but it's not going to harm you. That's for sure, in my opinion, for most people. But again, those are some things to test if you're bloating or you have issues with calcium and other things. But, salmon, okay. Quality food, making it at home. Good for you. Good stuff. And you don't have to care what I think, but thank you for sharing. Julio Casas. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hold on a second.
Yeah, well.
Holy shit. Hold on. All right.
Your opinion.
Well, I'm gonna rate the fuck out of this, okay? Because that's what I do. It's called Rate My Meal, so I'm gonna rate your meal. This is an absolute Julio. Is Julio single? I don't know, man. I don't know. Those shits are going to be atomic. Your breath, I don't know, your body odor, something is going to kick. Now, what I'm looking at, I have no issues with the meal, aside from the crackers. We all know those kind of saltines. Yeah. A few crackers, is that going to kill you? Yeah, but there's not really good ingredients. Sardines, depends on what kind of sardines you get. You get issues maybe with mercury or the BPA lining of the cans or sustainably caught. Some sardines are better than others, but healthy fats, I think we can all agree that sardines are a health food. I would just be mindful of how much you consume. But paper plate, that's a thumbs down. But we got a bunch of hard-boiled eggs. But my God, hard-boiled eggs and sardines, bro. I'm just saying the combination, hard-boiled eggs and sardines. Dude.
A newt.
Good luck to your butthole, but get it off that. At least it's not hot. I'm assuming it's not hot, but get a real plate. Get a plate. All right. If anything else, fam, stop eating off plastic. Stop putting things in plastic Tupperware. Don't heat things up in plastic. Don't use paper plates. Stop. Get yourself a fucking plate and wash it off. All right. Get yourself a stainless steel cutting board and just put it on that or something and eat it. Whatever. Logan Tabor. We got steak. Get rid of that plastic cutting board. Get rid of the plastic cutting board. You're ruining that steak. I'm telling you, you don't want to be using those plastic cutting boards. You're eating plastic. Okay? Get yourself some quality bamboo, wood, stainless steel. Do not cut on plastic, but the steak looks good. Good job, Logan. But you can upgrade. Let's upgrade that cutting board. Nathan Robinson, and you want it. It's hot. It's hot juices, and you're cutting into the plastic. All those little slits, you're eating it. You're eating that shit. Nathan, sirloin steak, exactly 350 calories. Don't care. Don't count calories for steak. Stop that. Stop counting calories for steak. Eat to your heart's content. Stuff your face. Half a sweet potato, 2 servings of Brussels sprouts. Oh, those can fuck off a cliff. But I already ate half of them. LOL. All right, to each their own for the Brussels sprouts. Sirloin, great. Sweet potato, great. Don't micromanage and count the calories for the steak. Stuff your face. Enjoy. All right, Rose Maize Monster, the best flavor. Oh, heavens me. Fuck that shit. I used to drink that absolute piss poison garbage. So don't. I appreciate you sharing that. Don't drink that trash. The best flavor. Gross. Don't drink that. Okay, let's get into some knowledge cock. All right, here we go. Let's talk about something that we got going on at papaswolio.com. So make sure you strap in for this one, fam. Guess what we have? Guess what we have over on papaswolio.com? We got, you guessed it, we have tapestries. Did you guys guess? Some of you might have guessed. Some of you.
This is a castle, isn't it?
You might have guessed.
There are tapestries.
We have
And if you guessed tapestries, if you guessed we have many tapestries, then you are correct. We have many tapestries over there at papaswolio.com. So pick up some tapestries and you can put magnets on them. You can Velcro them. You can put them anywhere. Check them all out. papaswolio.com. You're going to love it. And we got some great releases today. Can't wait. Who's ready for some new merch too? We got new merch. We got a bunch of stuff. So let's get into some questions, shall we? Let's say hi to the dogs while you drop them. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio in the comments. Aww. He's off. He's off today. Literally off. He's just never his head. His head's never on screen. And we have the Pinkston Churchill and we have the Swole Slut card. We got the Tess Hornaday over here. Very nice. There she is. All right. There. Swole Slut indeed. Joe Sebul. I just heard people are doing sardine fasts. Oof. Only eating sardines for 36 hours. That's not a fast. God, look, I'm so tired of these stupid fucking things. Just because you eat something, it's 36 hours. That's not a fast. And you're eating. It's not a fast. It's like if I eat steak, I'm just doing a steak fast for 36 hours. It doesn't make any sense. It's not a fast. You're eating food. Have you ever heard of, I'm doing a steak fast? Carnivores don't say they're doing a meat fast. I'm doing a carnivore fast for 36 hours. You're eating sardines. That's not a fast. That's gross. You're just going to smell like sardines. Man. All right. Sounds depraved. All right, here we go. Let's get into some questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio.
What's in the box?
Let's go. Tarvidas 4. Papa Swolio. Hi. I hit the gym 6 times per week. I hit the gym 6 times per week, but not getting bigger. What am I doing wrong? A lot of things, probably. So, cool. First step, you have a gym membership, right? Then you go into the gym and you see all the things in there. So you go to the gym 6 times a week. Cool. What are you doing in there? What are you doing outside the gym? What are you doing in the gym? How long have you been doing this? You're not getting bigger. How are you measuring that? For one, you don't have to be lifting 6 times a week. So if you go to the gym, you do cardio other days, or you do yoga, or you go in the steam room or something. Okay. Intense lifting for the average person. When I say average person, okay, to the average person, we're all the average person. You know, when I say like, I include myself as the average person because in that sense, I'm not competing. In other words, I'm not doing this to get on stage. I'm doing this for health. I'm doing it for myself, right? The average person is not training to step on a stage, right? Bodybuilding or a fitness show or something like that. That's a very specific execution for a specific output. All right. We're not looking for a certain percent. We're not looking to get judged on stage. We're looking to get more muscular and leaner for our health and X, Y, and Z and mobility, right? The whole 7 pillars and that old chestnut. So I don't know what you're doing wrong, but you're not doing, either you're not patient enough, you're not executing properly, you're lifting too much, you're not pushing yourself close enough to failure, your nutrition's off, whatever it is. So it takes years. It doesn't just take a couple months. So I don't know how long you've been training 6 days a week, but the number per week isn't the most important. The most important thing is that you're creating a proper stimulus, recovering enough, and then adding to it, and then increasing the weight and reps over time. So it's not enough recovery. When I say the average person, if you're not taking anabolic steroids and all this kind of shit, you're not going to be recovering enough to do 6 days a week. Most people can't even on anabolics. All right. Enrico Stadinoff. Papa Swolio, how can I burn more fat in less time? You won't. You need time. You need the same time. Because if you need to do any kind of crash stuff, you're going to sacrifice muscle. There's a reason why professional bodybuilders, when they're trying to minimize fat, they usually do their nutrition, their diet. And you guys know this, they do 12 to 16 weeks. That's 3 or 4 months out from a show where they'll diet down to get shredded. So it takes months. Okay. And if you do it fast, you're going to fuck up your hormones. You're going to crash out. You're going to lose muscle. You're going to sacrifice performance because you try to cut 1,000 or 2,000 calories in a day and you just crash out. So stop thinking about speed. If you're worried about speed, you left this to the last minute and you're trying to think of something drastic to do, but that's because you're not setting proper habits and doing this for the rest of your life. You're thinking short term, not long term. All right. John says, how's your sleep, hydration, mobility, all questions outside the gym. Plus your gym question is vague. No clue how to answer. Correct. Candyman, would I ever consider going on stage? Not currently. I don't have any interest to do that. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't do like a natural competition. I have no interest for that. And I'm not taking any kind of anabolics or peptides at this time. I've actually been looking at a lot of the peptide stuff in terms of there's a lot of different interesting things out there just for joints and stuff like that. I'm thinking something for like my knee. Like my knees are good, but like, I probably have meniscus or something, over the years, you have things that kind of like swell. You're just training hard for years and years kind of wears you down. So I'm interested in some of that stuff. But I'm not sure if I want to start dabbling. I don't know how many of you have dabbled with peptides and things like that, but anytime things get a real big boost and just get blasted, and they're everywhere. It's like, I kind of want to sit back a little bit and watch people's side effects. And we're seeing a lot of turbo cancers and all sorts of crazy shit, obviously from the experimental gene therapy and everything else, and the boosters and everything else that people inject into their bodies and put into themselves, GLP-1s and stuff like that. So haven't really made any of those moves yet. I know some people that have, and there's a lot of stuff out there, so you can't judge every single thing based on one or two anecdotal things. But yeah, there's possibilities out there. There's options. And, you know, the further we go down that road, we'll learn more in X, Y, and Z. But sometimes more stuff, you add more stuff to the system and you add more variables and it can get a little bit confounding. And sometimes you don't know the second and third order consequences until you start fucking with some of these things. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here.
What's in the box?
Oh, wow. All right. So that kind of segued into that pretty nicely. Lakshya Kanwal. Papa Soya, what do you think of people using some drugs for more gains? I don't necessarily like the term drugs. I mean, let's not just use I think drugs are a term that's kind of like a slur. You know, it associates all sorts of like nefarious things just because you say drug. But there's prescription stuff, there's pharmaceuticals, there's a lot of different things that you can do. And I wouldn't necessarily label them all as drugs. I would label them as what they actually are. But for more gains, what do I think? I think people can do what they want. I think there's a lot of things out there that people don't really know how it'll affect them. But when it comes to bro science and people in the gym, we all know that a lot of times the quote science, the stuff that comes out now, bodybuilders and, you know, bros, oh, those, you know, gym bros, right? Remember for decades, it was literally a slur. Oh, you're just a meathead. Bodybuilders and people in the gym were considered to be idiots. When you have people that are actually brilliant, that are testing things on themselves, trying things, applying it. This is why I've always said, you're a science experiment. You're the N of N equals 1. Try things, see what works best for your body. And a lot of times the quote science is delayed because you have people that have been saying this kind of shit for years. Like, don't eat plastic. You know, this is great for muscle size and X, Y, and Z. Like people that have actually done it in the gym. And, you know, we have a lot of people that are gratefully, I mean, I think it's great. Honestly, a lot of people are taking different peptides, they're testing different things and trying different things. I hope it works out for them. I hope people don't have side effects, but you know, a lot of times people do, or they'll take too much of certain things and we find out anecdotally, like this might not be good. This might not be good. It just takes time. So, I mean, if someone wants to take anabolic steroids, that's their choice. But I think there's this illusion that, wow, they transform their body in 2 years. They look completely different. Anyone that takes anabolics, I just hear so many stories of people saying like they regret this because they take that, then they have to take something else because of, you know, estrogen levels. And you end up taking 5-10 different things and dealing with problems with fertility or testosterone production when they go off cycle or different kinds of things. You know, a lot of times once you start taking these anabolics, you can't go off them. So it's really a decision that affects the rest of your life. And you don't always know what gene sequences and epigenetically, you don't really know what's going to fire and what it's going to turn on and what it's going to predispose you to. So that's always in the back of my head. I'm not sure if I want to go down that road, but what do I think? I think people can take something. I think the problem arises when you have a lot of susceptible people and the human mind is very comparative. So you see someone online, many people on social media are taking anabolic steroids. And people say that they think that I'm taking stuff. I'm like, all right, well, if you met me in person, you see, and you live with me, you know that I'm not, which is fine. I appreciate it. No, I'm not on. There was a great t-shirt from bodybuilding.com back in the day that I remember they would send to people when you bought X amount. And it says, no, I'm not on steroids, but thanks for asking. It's a compliment. Someone thinks you're juicing, but you're not. It's like, because most people don't understand the amount of hard work it goes into lifting. The only thing is a lot of people online are taking, I'm not taking it. They'll justify, I'm not taking anything, but they're taking peptides, they're taking growth, they're taking this, but I'm not taking anabolics. I'm not taking steroids. I'm not taking test, but they're taking a ton of other stuff, or they're taking a little bit and it's TRT, but they don't consider that I'm not taking extra. So, you know, you always have to be skeptical when someone in their bio says natural. All right. When someone says that they're natural, you know, hey, the X, Y, and Z, lifetime natural. Why do you have to put that in your bio? If you're putting that in your bio, it's weird. You know, that's like the first red flag for me is someone that keeps on putting out there that they're natural when they look anything but. It's like, all right, come on, bro. Or they weren't for a long time, but they are currently in the last 3 months. I'm natural now. It's like, that's not how it works. Mark says, I still remember people saying how creatine is bad for you and your hair is going to fall out. Yeah, I don't know. I've been taking creatine for, like 30 years now. Like, I don't know. Doesn't make my hair fall out. Pretty good. No issues with hair falling out on my end, at least. John says if you're actually lucky enough to avoid organ failure, steroids seriously age you. Your face looks like a catcher's mitt and you go bald. No, thank you. That's the number one thing I always tell Mama Swolio. Anyone that I see that's taking juice, their skin looks like shit. They look so much older than they are. You see people who are like 33 and they look like they're 50. They look older than me. It really fucks your skin up. People's skin, like it looks hard, it looks leathery, it looks, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look right. It just looks off, and I don't like that. I never want. That's always freaked me out. It just looks weird. Ages the fuck out of people. Bav 677. What do you prefer, steam bath or ice bath? Should we do before the workout or after? Steam bath or ice bath? I don't do steam baths. I have a sauna, but I don't do like hot tubs and stuff like that. You don't want to do cold. I wouldn't really do cold before or after. I don't do it after. For sure, you don't want to do cold right after. And I generally don't do cold plunging anymore. So I have a cold plunge. I do it in the summer when it's fucking hot because it just feels good. I keep my cold plunge like 48, 50 degrees. So if it's really hot, sometimes I'll jump in like, whoo, and I get it. I stay in there for a minute or two. I don't try to push it for 5 minutes. I used to have it as low as possible, and I'd be in there fucking freezing. But there's a couple reasons I don't keep it as low anymore. One, it's just more comfortable to stay in a little bit warm. I enjoy it. I dunk my face in it every day, or I'll jump in the summer. But I don't do like tons of crazy cold plunging. And also, if I keep it down at like 40 degrees, it really struggles because it gets so fucking hot down here. I get a lot of condensation, and where I have it outside, it'll just like, all the condensation from the pipes and stuff, it'll just create like a puddle. So if I don't keep it as cold, the chiller doesn't have to work as hard, and I don't get as much like condensation and water and mosquitoes and shit like that. So I got to stay on top of that area. But I don't do it after. I don't really do as much cold plunging. I don't think it's a scam. I don't think it's a sham. I see a lot of people that do a ton of cold plunging, and to be honest, a lot of them looks the same thing with the steroids. I'm not saying, it boosts testosterone so much that but a lot of times people that do tons of cold, they just look beat up. Their skin, they look haggard. I don't know if this is just me, but that's something I kind of noticed. It just looks like it stresses people out. It might wake you up and feel good, but it seems like the excessive exposure kind of looks like it wears people down. I'm not sure. That's just my sense of it. But I did a lot of cold plunging, and I haven't done it as much in terms of my full body, but it's great. I love the cold plunge for injuries, or if you burn, like you're in the stove or something, you burn something like, ooh, I got a bee sting, you stick it in the plunge. It's really good for first aid and stuff. So I really like the convenience of that. Or you kick your toe on something, like I'll kick a piece of my gym equipment, like, oh, fuck. You go in the cold plunge. But I love dunking my face into it and stuff like that. But I wouldn't recommend doing it after, that's for sure. So if you do it before you train. Try to keep it as far away from your training as possible. Don't do it after. But the dry sauna is fantastic. Just some thoughts. All right, let's see. Couple more. Marco S86. Leg all days or not? Leg all days? Like leg days or not? Yeah, leg days. Only legs? It doesn't matter. If you want to do full body workouts, or you want to do arms and legs, I'll do arms and legs. I love doing like a limbs day where I'll train biceps and triceps, or triceps or biceps. Maybe I did triceps the day before. Maybe I did biceps the day before. I really do like a torso limb split where you do chest, shoulders, abs. The next day you do bis, tris, and legs. So it really depends on what your priority is. Remember, whatever you're trying to prioritize, you could also do legs first and arms at the end. Because arms don't take a lot out of you. So it really depends on what your priority is. So focus first in your workouts and your split based on what you want to bring up. Most people just need an upper lower split, and you need to bring up everything evenly. Maybe you want to focus a little bit more on arms. So you could do arms before upper day. You could do biceps before chest or back. You could do triceps before chest. It's not really going to affect your chest workout much. If you're doing 2 sets, you'll be fine. So leg days are great. Yes, never skip legs. Can't vote if you skip leg day. All right. ATI Dijon. Do you train every day with meals and maces aside from your regular workout session? Good question. I wouldn't say every day, but no matter what I'm training, I'll take the meals and I'll take a mace and I'll swing. I'll swing a club every day for the most part. especially before I work out. So before an upper day, I'll swing. Before a lower body day, I'll swing the club a little bit. Even if it's just like a few swings, 30 seconds, a minute, I'll do some swings for my joints. Before a lower body day, I'll do reverse sled or step downs or reverse hypers as my warm up. You know, get your body temperature up, decompress the back, get the glutes activated, maybe get the ankles and the knees, right? The end range of motion, get the blood pumping to the patellar tendon and the knees and everything like that with a reverse sled. So I do like to swing my meals and maces pretty much every day. I wouldn't say literally every day, but I always like coats of paint. So if anything, I'll do a little swinging, but I don't always go heavy. So it's just like anything else. If you go heavy with meals and maces, because I have ones that go like 60, 70, 80 pounds, I'm not swinging those ever really, unless I'm really focused on building up, because that's like a max all out weight. So there's going to be meals and maces and things and clubs that I swing more regularly. And then, you know, I'd have to train to get to that weight. The same thing with like an all out 1 rep max squat or like a heavy squat set. You're going to be working for a while to get to that kind of intensity and that kind of weight. Same thing with clubs. So I'll swing lighter ones regularly, and then sometimes I'll go heavier, but I don't focus unless I'm doing like a more focused meal program. That's because that's going to negatively affect my weightlifting if I'm going super heavy. It's like lifting a heavy, intense resistance training workout. So I'm not going to go crush my joints and stuff and then go lift weights. That's how you get tendonitis. That's how you get pain. That's how you get discomfort, because you're doing a lot of intense training that's hitting your soft tissue, that's hitting your tendons and ligaments. And then if you're swinging heavy clubs, it doesn't help. You know, it can make it worse. But I go light. I go light regularly. The MMA burrito. Ever tried any martial arts? Yes, I have. But I don't currently practice regularly right now. So martial arts are great. Martial arts are great though. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe, live on Rumble and YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify. I guess technically, in some respect, you get the club swinging. It's like shield casting. So it's like old school sword training, essentially. So I wouldn't say it's a martial art, but it's a classic art. It was actually used for battle training back in like ancient Persia and stuff. I forget the exact details with the meals. I forget you can look it up, and I'm fairly confident that this is, I remember reading, I went down the rabbit hole, the history of all this stuff. I forget what population, but it was kind of like one population was in charge. I don't know if it was Persia or that kind of area, India, but one of the subjugated populations weren't allowed to practice. They weren't allowed to use weapons because they were subjugated. So the people that you're trying to control, you're not going to give them weapons. So they had to find other ways to train. So they used clubs and stuff, and they made these things so they could still train with this type of technique and stuff without weapons. So there's some stuff like that. Interesting, but really cool stuff. It's like shield casting and stuff like that. And there are shields. There are like weighted shields that you can have that are used for pressing. So there's a lot of cool old school equipment that mimicked actual weapons, but they're trained with these kinds of clubs in different lengths. And the cool thing about the wood clubs that I have, which is great, is that they're all different weights. They're all different distributions. Some have a thin handle and a real wide belly. It looks like I'm holding a jug. Some of them are really long and skinny, and it takes a long time to swing. So there's a lot of technique for each one. The pacing's different. They swing differently. The torque is different. The angle is different. Everything is different about each club. And then the different types of wood. So I have some that are oak. I have some that are, I think it's called sapel. Like I have so many different kinds of wood clubs that the density is different. They swing differently. They have different weights. They have different feels. It's all different. So it's cool. Cool. Every swing is a challenge. Every swing is a challenge. All right. We got releases. We got questions. We're done with that. Let's go balls deep, shall we?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
All right.
That's deep.
So we got new releases. Join us over at swolenormousx.com. Do we have any videos? We do. Let's take a video and then we'll get to some releases, and we'll take a short one first. Let's do an appetizer. Oh, we got a bunch of good ones. This one's called Bathroom. Oh, this is a funny one. Bathroom Fan. We'll do this one first.
What's in the box?
We'll have a funny one first. This cracked me up. This text on the screen says, the ancient bathroom fan is on the light switch. POV. The ancient bathroom fan. A lot of you are like, this is not ancient. This is my life. So.
What are you looking at? What are you gonna do about it? Jesus, shut up.
How many of you have a fan like that? We don't have any of those in our house, but most of you have lived in a house where you've had like a fan, or someone else's house, you turn on the light and it's like this ancient fucking fan that's been up there for like 60 years. They're still trucking. Some Honeywell fan from like 1930. I thought that was funny. It was a funny. All right, we got new releases. Let's get into some of those featured classes, and let's talk about this new release inside the app.
What's in the box?
All right, download the app, swolenormousx.com. You go to swolenormous.com, and you can see all the links, but right there, you get access to the app. You get access to everything we have inside the app. You can schedule, journal, drop your thoughts in the community, all the links and everything to the Telegram chats, everything, master classes, all the programs, nutrition, jumpstart, thousands of recipes, everything inside the app. We have everything for your 7 pillars over there. Check us out, swolenormousx.com. Let's get into the first release of the day. We got a new recipe.
What's in the box?
We got balsamic chicken. Ooh, ah. Ooh, you like chicken? I like balsamic. I'm a fan. All right, so if you need some insights onto how to make your chicken not taste like dry, bland, gross chicken, check out this recipe. We got a lot of cool things in the recipe archive, so give that a look. So balsamic chicken. Balsamic fans out there? There you go. I know we got some out there. We also have new featured classes. This week's featured Swolga class is Swolga for spine, wrists, and ankles. Let's go. Holy shit. I'm looking at this picture. Oh man, so much open space over here. Now I got the squat rack and over there. Yeah, I'm looking at all the changes since I had this set up. But great class, Swolga for spine, wrists, and ankles. Swole Yoga, a little mobility for you. Go check that out. Featured class. I think a lot of you have probably tried this one already. If not, go give it a look. Featured Swollen 7. Swollen 7 dumbbell round 10, biceps and triceps. Look at the board in the background. Don't be a beesh from the Swole Hole. From the Swole Hole 1.0. Look at that. Dumbbell round 10, 7-minute biceps and triceps routine. 7 minutes. So different exercises that can be looped. You can do it for 14 minutes, 21 minutes. You can turn this into a whole workout if you do extra. And this week's featured workout is Maxim Swole Legs. Numero dos. Who does number 2 work for? Works for legs. Works for the quads. All right, featured workout of the day. We got new yoga. We got new merch. We got a bunch of announcements. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're going to like it. All right, here we go. Ready? Ready? Are you ready? Let's do some more merch. Not merch. Let's do another video. Short one first. Why don't you guys pick the next one after this? Pick a number 1 or 2. Pick a number 1 or 2. I'll do the shortest one, and you guys can pick number 1 or number 2. This one's called Telling Fat People to Go to the Fucking Gym. That's me. I tell fat fucks to go to the fucking gym. The text on the screen says, telling fat people to go to the gym or eat a salad isn't the groundbreaking advice you think it is. It's not. I think it is. It is groundbreaking because you're fat and you don't go to the fucking gym. So for some reason, it's groundbreaking to you. What I would say is maybe you should go to the fucking gym so you stop breaking the ground. The Earth's crust is angry at you. Gravity is like, fuck off, man. We're tired of pulling your fat ass into the core. All right, here we go. Telling fat people to go to the fucking gym, which is literally my favorite pastime.
The heaviest people that I've ever known in my life have spent significantly more hours in the gym than any of the naturally thin people I know.
Stop the cat. Okay, look at that fucking face. Holy shit, bro. All right.
The eyes, chico. They never lie.
The same thing is true for knowing the calorie counts on things. The same thing is true for eating salads. I know way more fat people who have eaten salads or eat salads regularly than I feel like I know skinny people who eat salads.
Because salads are disgusting and worthless. That's why. That's why you know so many fat people, because they're not too intelligent and they've been lied to. Been told that salads are good for your health. It's not. So no shit, fat people eat fucking salads. Yeah, they're not getting proper nutrition. So not surprised at all. That's why they're fat. Okay.
Especially when it comes to like young girls and women, people making jokes like, oh, just go to the gym, fatty. Like, I would bet my life savings that they have been to the gym.
Yeah, not doing it right. And they're not eating the right foods. And they're on birth control and tons of other things. Like, okay. You know, it's okay to do things wrong. It's okay. Trust me. A lot of people go to the fucking gym and don't look like they go to the fucking gym. Why? I've been going to the fucking gym for the vast majority of my life. And most people there don't really look like they lift. Because it's hard to actually make progress. Yeah. So. Oh my God, they go to the fucking gym. Oh my God, they eat so many more salads. Yeah, they're doing it wrong. So you're not guaranteed results just because you go to the fucking gym. Dumbass.
Oh, just go to the gym, fatty. Like, I would bet my life savings that they have been to the gym.
Yeah, okay. Those are not real cheekbones, are they? That can't be real. Those have to be implants. I guess they might not be, but they look like implants. Like, holy shit, what's going on with your fucking... What is that? That looks like it's swollen. I mean, it could be. I mean, it could just be like your facial structure, but like, holy shit. Looks like it's going to pop, right?
And I think when I see thin people who have never lost weight being mad.
That's like the Chad meme, the face maxing, you know, where you get like the big, thick fucking like jaw from like just chewing those like rubber balls all the time. It's like you did that for your cheeks. Not supposed to go up there though.
Mad at or hating fat people. Being mad at or hating fat people, I literally can't help but laugh because I'm like, you don't understand what it's like to have that monkey on your back. And I say this as someone who lost 200 pounds. Like, you don't get it. And even after you lose weight, it's not enough to just be like, okay, I'm done. You're then in a maintenance phase because you don't understand, like, obesity is a metabolic disease.
That you cause yourself. Yeah. Oh, you're suffering from obesity. You suffer from it. It's not your habits. Oh my God, you got to keep on going? Once you lose the weight, you got to keep on doing it? Yeah, you mean you got to maintain the habits? You mean if you eat like shit and you have terrible habits, you're going to be fat? You mean if you have good habits and you maintain them, you're not going to be fat? Learning a lot. I'm learning a lot from you right now, dude. This is great. This is great. That's good.
Smooth. Very, very smooth stuff. Very classy. I'm learning a lot from you right now, dude.
That was good.
It's just laughable to me to hear people think that fat people are this like lazy gluttonous group that don't know they're fat. And
I mean, you know you're fat. Let's be honest. But most fat people are lazy and gluttonous. That's fucking dead on. Dead on. Absolutely. 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 All of a sudden, you're supposed to see, oh, you've been training for 6 months. Well, you work out all the time and you're obese. Yeah, but what about the 20 years that you didn't train and you were fat? Now you've been training for a year and like, I'm fat. I go to the gym all the time. You can't just undo 20 years of bad habits in like 6 months.
Or don't care about it or don't want to lose weight, when in reality, most of the people I know have made efforts time and time again throughout their entire life to lose weight.
They've made effort. Oh, you're not guaranteed results. You can have a lot of effort and do the wrong fucking things, which is what's happening. Okay? Eating salads and doing cardio ain't going to get you to lose fat.
Just can't take you seriously if that's how you think.
Libtards don't like facts. Hurts their feelings. So, sorry about your feelings. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Now, once you've had sex with the woman, she will naturally start to depend on you, okay? All women do this.
Oh, no. Oh, no, your feelings.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh, weary? Oh, Riri. There's a lot of things that don't make sense there. Okay, let's get into some new yoga. SwoleNormousX.com.
What's in the box?
Here we go. Yin for lower back. Oh my goodness. I need an air horn. Hit it, Falcon. I need an applause. And I would like a troll toll.
You want the baby boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
All right, Yin for Lower Back Express, now available inside the Swolenormous app. Great class. You have issues with your lower back? No more. No more issues. No mas. No mas. Yin for lower back. Express class with Alex. Fantastique. Fantastique. Great. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. Now available inside the app. Don't miss out on this one. Brand new class. Yin for lower back. Express class with Alex. Fantastic. All right. Let's do another video. Do we pick a number? Did you guys pick numbers? Let's go with Cerny. Cerny says number 2. This one's called Skinny People. Skinny People.
What's in the box?
So I just don't like skinny people. I'll just be honest with you. I don't like being around them. I don't like looking at them, particularly people who make really intense efforts to be as thin as possible and as skinny as possible.
Who tries to be as skinny as possible? I guess everyone now that's taking Ozempic, right? The body positive grift wore off and everyone realized, I mean, that was a big grift. I think it was pushed by pharmaceutical companies. They made everyone believe like, oh, being fat is beautiful. It's great. Ha, just kidding. Check out this GLP-1. Yeah. We'll just forget about all the transgressions forcing everyone to take experimental gene therapy. Look at our GLP-1s. Don't shut us down. How are you going to stay thin? Oh my God. Oh no. Suck it down. Inject this into your fat gut. I just hate looking at people that are doing better than me. I hate looking at people that are trying to get as skinny. Who's trying to get as skinny as possible? I mean, there's some ridiculous people in Hollywood that are trying to get super skinny. Most people are trying to build muscle. So you don't want to get skinny. So you're talking about people that have eating disorders. Yeah, there are people that have eating disorders. They get fat, and eating disorders. They get skinny. They're just mentally fucked up. But getting healthy, training hard, not being morbidly obese, not complicated. But no worries. Not surprised that you hate people that have better results than you. Shocker, you're sitting here on your fucking ass complaining about people that are not morbidly obese as you're sitting there morbidly obese. Not a good look.
Genuinely, I don't want to even look at them. I'd rather live in a world where they didn't exist, to be completely honest. I just try to block out.
Yeah. If you lived in a world where or thinner, not morbidly obese. If you lived in a world where morbidly obese people were the only ones that were alive, you wouldn't have food. You wouldn't have anything that would be accomplished. You wouldn't have anything that took physical labor and hard effort. Because we know all the fatties out there aren't getting out there and building fucking highways. Because you wouldn't be fat. You know, you get it. You get it. Hyperbolic. There are a lot of construction workers that have guts, but we know it's inflammation and swelling and stuff like that. But farther and fewer between. I guess you could still use a forklift or something like that. But anyway, let's move on. The grift continues.
Assistance from my mom. Of course, these people have systematically bullied and harassed me for pretty much my entire life. So,
all right. So you have an agenda. So people called you fat and you internalize that and are now blaming everyone else. I wish they didn't exist rather than being like, yeah, I am fat. Maybe I should just eat some steak and go to the fucking gym and I won't be fat anymore. But instead, I'm going to make some content for the internet complaining and hating people that have more and better than me, right? The same leftists hate people that have more money. They hate people, oh, there's billionaires out there. Well, maybe you should work harder. Some people just work harder and have more because they put more effort into it. And there's other sacrifices that come with that. You know, there's other issues. There's pros and cons. More money, more problems. Shit's legit. All right.
It probably has something to do with the reason why I feel the way I do. There's all these conversations online about fat phobia and trying to
say it again.
Probably has something to do with the reason why I feel the way I do.
Based. Dead on. Oh, there you go. At least she said it. I don't hate this video as much anymore. I'm not sure what you're going to say after this, but you just nailed it. I'm sure that has something to do. It has everything to do with it. You forged your identity around that. It was scarring for you. I get it, but it's your responsibility, so change it. Or lean into it. And the grift continues.
For pretty much my entire life, so that probably has something to do with the reason why I feel the way I do. There's all these conversations online about fat phobia and trying to educate on fat phobia and stuff. And I think that's great. And maybe this is just ultra pessimistic of me. I've gotten to the point where it's I get they don't want me to exist and they hate my existence and they're
no one hates your existence. We hate your personality. We hate the grift. We hate the victimization of yourself. It's your responsibility. And you'd rather not change and you'd rather blame everyone else for your shortcomings. Step up. Take care of it. Stop posting about it. Get to work. People don't like whiny, complaining people. Kids don't like this. Adults don't like it either. When you're a child, no one wants to hang out and play with the kid that runs and tattles and tells the adults like, so-and-so hit me or they push me. You're like, ugh, let's not play with Timmy because he's a fucking pussy. That's right.
Disgusted by me, but truly the feeling could not be more mutual. Like at this point, I'm glad they feel that way. Because if they just stay the fuck away from me, I won in life.
She's like on the brink of crying.
I will always, automatically, if you were like mid-size and up,
mid-size. People are not SUVs. All right, you're not a RAV4. I mean, you are, but you know.
Trust you more just by looking at you. You want to know who gets my like instant follows on here? If you're like somewhat, even somewhat fat, I will probably automatically follow you. So because I think that like thin white women are probably the worst demographic of people of all time.
I don't disagree with some of the things she says. What do you say?
Because I think that like thin white women are probably the worst demographic of people of all time.
Not thin white women, but liberal white women are the worst demographic. That's a fact. Continue.
Why would I ever go up my way to emulate them? Let's just say I ever did get skinny or skinny-ish.
Let's say I ever did. Let's say I ever actually took the onus upon myself and changed my habits and, you know, did basic fundamental things to improve my health. Let's say I did.
Take steps to prevent that from happening. That is how confident I am in this position.
Okay. Okay, well,
I didn't like him anyway.
All right.
He wasn't right in the hat.
Loud noises!
Solid. Cool. All right. Why would I... That's the grift, right? And let me just explain again. I think this is important. People like her hate themselves. She's telling you that she hates herself. And that's sad. Because you trash your body and you'd rather hate yourself and continue to trash your body to justify not changing and hate other people and project that self-hatred onto another group than actually take care of yourself. So I feel it's unfortunate that she hates herself. I don't hate fat people. I hate that kind of personality. I hate that kind of mindset. I hate the Marxism. I hate the victimhood. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't hate her. You know? I don't know her, but she does. I mean, I don't want to spend time with her. Like, I dislike her, but hate? I don't hate. But I hate that kind of approach. But her as an individual, I don't have anything against her. I don't hate her and think she shouldn't exist. I think she should eat some fucking steak and lift some heavy fucking weights and get rid of all the toxins in her environment and get out of that fucking room and go get some sunlight. You know, go for a fucking walk. I guarantee we look at all the habits. I'm telling you, you go through her day and watch everything, single thing she does. And you're just going to see, oh, that's that. No wonder you're not, there's no surprises here. We don't know the details, but we know exactly what's leading to that. It's not good stuff. It's not what we're doing here in the Swole fam. Okay.
Because of the implication.
Okay, let's do merch. We have another video. I will do merch last. We'll do the new merch last. Let's do this next release first. It's not a release, it's an announcement. Fam, 3/14/26.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right, P3S 17 drops on the 14th. When is the 14th? When is the 14th? Let me get this calendar. Where are we at? Continue. Let's see. 14th is Saturday. 14th is Saturday. So this Saturday from midnight to midnight, you'll be able to pick up P3S 17 mystery design. You don't want to miss this. Like any of them, they're one-time prints. swolenormousx.com/signature. So you can see the countdown timer there. It's not available until Saturday. So make sure you are ready for that. Make sure you're ready for that. Okay. P3S 17, very exciting. So 3,600. It's going to be this Saturday. P3S 17, very exciting. Very exciting. Cerny says, I'm hanging up number 16 today. Wall is filling up. Ooh. Ooh. All right. We'll do the new merch last, but fam, we got another release. We'll do this next announcement. It's kind of a follow-up. And then we'll do the new merch. We'll do another video. We'll do a throwback. We got this.
What's in the box?
Remember, we talked about this last Monday. Papa Swolio, that's me. Merch Madness. Let's fucking go. All right. So we got Merch Madness. Yeah. And Merch Madness, we are going to find out. It's free to play. The only people that are going to be able to win prizes are members. So we have the breakdown. So what we're going to do, because it's March Madness for basketball, round robin, you have the top seeds and they play for the, the finals and the national championship and all that stuff. So fuck March Madness. We're doing Merch Madness. So we're taking our top designs, or a lot of them, because there's a lot of other designs too, but we sourced all like the top designs and best sellers and ones that are going to be the best competition. And we are going to see which ones win, which is the supreme design, which one based on this breakdown is going to win. And we're going to post polls in Instagram stories and all over the place. And we're going to aggregate them. And you guys can guess and see what the public are going to choose as the winner of each battle. So you can go into the app and we have the printable version. So you're going to be able to print this out. You can actually edit it right in your phone, PDF style. And then what we'll have is I'll put up a date, I'll probably make a post and I'll pin it to the top of the community where you can post your choices. You can post your bracket inside the app. And then what we're going to do is once we post them publicly, we will announce which one in the bracket and you can follow along and see how many you get correct. So when you post up in the community and it'll be like a reply to my pinned post, then we're going to get to see. That way we lock it in and we all know who chose what and so on and so forth. So download the bracket, make your picks, and predict the ultimate champion. The closest brackets will win prizes. Prizes are to be announced because we don't know. Maybe all of you will crush. So we'll have some sudden death stuff, but we're going to have some winners, I'm sure. And then we're going to have a bunch of prizes. We're going to have prizes. The prizes are going to range from, you're going to win Swolios. We'll have the body care products are up for grand prizes. We have merch. So we're going to be, people are going to get merch prizes, all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be really cool. And, we can't have a grand prize and have like 30 people winning a grand prize. Like if everyone in the Swole fam crushes it, it's like, you're going to liquidate. I'm going to have to sell Pinkston Churchill for the prizes. So we're going to have some fun with this. And it's just the first time we're doing this. So we'll obviously do it next year also. And it's going to be a fun time. So the coolest thing is just because something's a bestseller, we don't know if someone's going to choose it or not. Because we have things like, look at these face-offs. We have Lift versus Super Swole Bros. Go to the fucking gym versus Swole Signal. We have Swollen versus Jacked Sparrow. Look at the top right. Swollen versus Jacked Sparrow. Circle of Lift and Swoller Things. We have Gaindolf versus Harry Squatter. Barbell Girl versus Deadlift. Forest Pump versus Swolverine. Like, you might be like, I love Forest Pump, but maybe everyone else publicly votes for Swolverine. So there's really no right answer. We'll see what the gods decide. We'll see what the public decides. But again, only members will be able to win the prizes. So it's going to be fun to see what people pick based on, not having skin in the game. They're going to see a poll like, oh, which one do you like better? Oh, I like this. I like this. You know what I mean? It's fun. We don't know. Just because Depth Vader versus ET Phone Jim. Ooh, there's a couple tough ones out here. Curl Bears versus Jim Ozempic. Muscle Alphabet versus Vegan Tears. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Pam says, when does it start? That's a great question. We haven't actually picked a date yet. I think the actual March Madness starts next Monday, but I want to give everyone plenty of time to print this out. So I don't have an exact day. So if anything, probably at the latest Monday we'll start posting, maybe over the weekend. So I don't have an exact date like when the brackets are in, but make sure you get this, print it out, take a screenshot. I'll announce it. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. I just want to finalize it because I haven't actually announced that. So you guys will know, but I'm giving this to you now. Make sure you don't wait. Do this in the next day or two and choose your winners. And then we will start posting the pictures publicly and then announcing them. All right. Because the thing is, I want to start posting those things publicly sooner because, we have a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to go through a bunch of them. So I want to make sure we get a bunch of them out of the way. soon. So at the latest Monday, but don't wait until, I would say by the end of the week, make sure you have this done, but it shouldn't take you too long. Tough one, right? Tough choices. Think about that. Look at that top right-hand corner. We have Swollen and Jacked Sparrow. And the winner of that is going to face off with Barbell Girl or Deadlift. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm actually really interested. Oof. Oh, this is going to be tough. Because think about that. The winner of that will face off against maybe Gaindolf, Harry Squatter, or Swolopoly. Oh, tough. It's tough. It's tough. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. You're going to pick ones. And that's the thing. People, you're going to pick. You have to think, which one would you pick? Which one do you like? But then you're like, okay, which one does someone else like? Who the fuck knows? Right? This is not like a basketball game where objectively one's going to win. Like, who knows what is going to be chosen? So even if you objectively like, and we all agree, like, hey, this design's better for whatever reason, when people see a picture, they're going to see, I don't know, Super Swole Bros and Pumpachew. Which one's going to fucking win? People love Pumpachew. People love Super Swole Bros. Like, only Swole. Who the fuck knows? So you have to kind of, how about this? Just for fun? I mean, you guys can fill it out. Actually, I really shouldn't say it, but which one's going to win? Which one's going to know? I honestly don't know which one's going to win. Think about it. Because on the left, you have Optimus Pump, you have Pumpachew, Only Swole, Super Swole Bros, Muscle Alphabet, Back to the Fucking Gym. That's one of my favorite designs. Ozempic. Then on the right, you have Swollen, Jack Sparrow, Barbell Girl, Deadlift, Gaindolf, Harry Squatter, Swolopoly, Circle of Lift, which is crushing Forest Pump, Swolverine. Fam, this is going to be interesting. And just think, the winner that wins this year might not win next year because it depends on the bracket, which one's going to win and who's going to vote. Like, it also depends. Not everyone's going to see every picture. People are going to be working different time zones. It's international because people buy these from all over the world. So who the fuck knows? It's going to be fucking wild. It's going to be wild. This is exciting. I'm actually really excited to see which is going to win. This is stacked. Because we always talk about which is my favorite design. Which is my favorite design? Oof. So in other words, like if you guess the most. So if you, let's say you get a perfect score and you get them all, I mean, you're a winner. Like that's obviously the perfect choice. If you get every single one correct, you're going to be we'll see if maybe there's 2 people that win that. Maybe there's 3 people that get perfect. Who knows? Who knows? But it's definitely not rigged. This is the way it is. And then we'll post them publicly. But we're not going to post them until we have all of them finalized. So I will give you the deadline, but fill it out now. That way you have it. And I'll post up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have an image and I'm going to pin it to the top of the community section. And then everyone, what you'll do is you're going to take your image, your screenshot, and then reply in the comments. And it has to be on that post. And then all of those will be finalized. We'll have a record of who said what and who guessed what. And then we'll review those afterwards. All right. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And like I said, this time it's really just for fun. It's really just for fun. We're seeing how this goes, and I think it's going to work out really well. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we will have a lot of cool prizes. And then if everything goes well and it's smooth, we might expand it and do it even, maybe bigger next year. And, first time doing this, so it's going to be fun. Really excited to see which one's going to win. It's going to be tough. It's really going to be tough. I am like, I don't know which one's going to win. John says choices based on popularity of character, but even that needs to be niche. Characters are more popular than others per age. Interesting. Yeah. And who knows? Who knows who's going to vote what? So I can also post one of these polls in my TikTok broadcast channel. And then you have a lot of like younger kids, like who knows? Like we're going to post these in different places. We might post 2 polls and then combine them. So we're going to do different things. So it's not all going to be on one site necessarily. But whatever we do, we'll keep it consistent. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Because I don't want it to be only the same audience that's picking. Plus, you don't want to spam like one place and like it's just, 15 pictures. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what he's going to pick and who's going to win. It's going to be fun. All right. This one's called Body Standards. Let's watch another video.
You know what makes me mad about her? Look how thin she is. thin. She's really freaking thin. Like, is this the average woman? No, this is nothing like the average woman. And yes, she's a woman. And that's not what our intestines look like. They don't lie flat. Yeah, we're laying on our back on the morgue table getting an autopsy to appear flat, but she's literally built to stand up. So that's just more misogyny. That's just more be thin, comply to the standards. I'm so mad.
Yeah, let's make a morbidly obese. Let's make one 3 times as big. What are you talking about? By the way, those things are like $2,000. I might be exaggerating. I mean, they're expensive because you can remove them and see the layers underneath. They're not cheap. I don't know how much that one is, but I know a lot of those models and stuff, they ain't cheap. Like the full skeletons with like the marks on them with all the bony protrusions and landmarks. Those are not cheap things. So the size does matter, right? You don't need something that's massive. You need to, fucking idiot.
But it pales in comparison to this one. I mean, talk about that beauty standard right there.
That's expensive.
That one's so thin. I really feel like.
Yeah, she's joking. Okay, cool.
I don't know, but we do aspire to this, and it's not healthy.
Har. It's a skeleton. All right,
Yeah,
she's trolling.
but
Okay.
she at least is not that thin. Look how thin she is, dude.
All right, so maybe there's a troll. Ah, she's so thin. So maybe it's a troll, maybe it's a joke. It should be a joke because it's retarded, but you can't put anything past some of these videos. So maybe she's just trolling because you showed the skeleton. Look how skinny. It's like har. All right, whatever. Obviously dumb if she's serious about it, but it sounds like she's making a joke. So whatever. Okay, we got a throwback, but first we got new merch. Who's ready?
What's in the box?
Let's go over to Swole Tunes. Do we have this one? All right, we have this one. I'm not wearing it in the Swole Tunes, but if you go to papaswolio.com, look at all the Swole Tunes. Fantastic. Look in that bottom left-hand corner. Defying Obesity. Fam, we now have Defying Obesity merch. We got the new one. Look at that. Papa Swolio's Defying Obesity. If you enjoy Wicked, what a great design. Fire. Look at that. I look so much better than that woman with the long nails. So much better. Look at that. Look how you would look if you weren't anorexic. You see that, Ariana? You see that? Whatever that vampire, the black girl is, whatever her name is. You see that? She's the green one, right? That's what you should look like. That's what you should look like. Get off the Ozempic, stop starving yourself, eat a steak, go to the fucking gym. Look at that. That's how you should look like. The jacked witch. Yeah. Yeah, the most muscular witch of the West. Right here. Biatch. Look at that. Defying Obesity. Very awesome. Very awesome design. There you go. Look at the face. Look at my face. Look at that shit. Oh, let me zoom in. Oh, it looks awesome. Look at that. Yeah. Look at my fucking gains. Look at those biceps. Look at that. Boom. Absolutely Jack City. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that mug with the pink. That looks pretty awesome. You guys like it? It's good. This is one of our, this is a nice design. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. One of our best designs, quite frankly. No one's got designs like we do over at papaswolio.com. Other people have designs. They have t-shirts. They don't have merch like we do. We have the best merch. The greatest merch in the world, quite frankly. Making merch great again. That's what we say over at papaswolio.com. Oh my God. Merch madness. We got new merch. We got a throwback. How we doing? Damn quads. My quads. The mug looks great. I love the mug. I love the mug. The colored mug is really nice. It really works well. The pink, because of the two-tone with the moon or the bubble behind it, not the moon, and the text, solid. Defying Obesity. Boom. What a great shirt. What a great shirt. All right. There we go. Excellent. Love it.
I give it a 10. A 10.
And we have buy one, get one, 50% off merch. And we also have a very, very cute. Aww. And she's all tucked up in her face. I need a different angle because she's always facing away. She looks so adorable. from this angle. You get some bellies in there? You rub your bellies? Most of you, like if you're new to the show, you're like, oh, you got a bunch of stuffed animals. No, I got a Pinkston Churchill here too. And let's see Mustard, drum roll Mustard, and he's off. He's off camera again. But he does want a schmackles. He wants a schmackles. Here we go. He loves a good smack. He loves it. Fucking, he's a slut for it. Fucking loves it. All right. Oh, stretch. Pupper stretch. There you go, big puppers. Good boy. And he's further off. There you go. Excellent. Well done, good sir. Well done. All right. Dog is like anywhere but the camera. Okay. All right, let's get into the Swole card, and then we'll give away today's Swole card, and then we will do the throwback. So, Swole Slut. Who's the Swole Slut today? We got a lot of them. I'll be honest. We got a lot of Swole Sluts today. A lot. Schlot of Swole Sluts. Winner today is, drum roll, what we got here? I get it? No, that's sick fucking gains. Oh, it's a wrong screenshot. It popped up higher. Sorry, you didn't win. It was Odin's Heathen. Congratulations. That was yesterday's or last week's. Sorry. Got someone who wasn't even watching live all excited. Odin's Heathen. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 35/95 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations. OH. Odin's Heathen. Great card. Great card. Some of you are saying you miss Swole Slut Saturdays. We have them now and again. We have the Swole Slut Saturdays now and again. Great weekend Swolosophy. How many of you checked out the weekend Swolosophy episodes? I know Cerny commented on it. Melissa checked them out. So if you haven't yet, you got some great fire from over the weekend. These terms are acceptable and shut it down. 35, 93, and 94. So you have some additional knowledge cock to put in your ear holes. And make sure you comment if you're watching on Spotify, because I read the comments. I like to share them with you. They're great. We got a couple here. Let's see. Cerny says, when I started working out and paying attention to the 7 pillars, I never had any thought on quitting. As soon as I felt better, it's always been life for me. It's always been for life for me, not just short term. She also says, meditation is a must. My brain doesn't like to be quiet. Practicing meditation on the daily, whether it be 5 or 30 minutes, is just a game changer. And Melissa, fantastic Swolosophy, Papa. 7 pillars are crucial for success in life. Thanks for everything, Melissa. Hashtag consistently consistent and save the bio twat. Melissa always posts that. Aww. Save the bio twat. She always makes sure that the bio twat, she's very pro. Melissa is very pro female. She's very pro bio twat. So we respect that. The best. More people need to, quote, shut it down. Thanks so much, Papa. Hashtag STBT. Save the bio twat. Save the bio twat. I always picture the woman from Back to the Future. She's like, save the clock tower. Save the clock tower. I always picture running over like, save the bio twat. Save the bio twat. 30 years ago, they sealed off and they cut off nips and they tried to take away our bio twat. Put some change in her cup. Save the bio twat. All right, let's do a throwback. Here we go. Wrapping it up. Time to shut it down. Time to shut it down. All right, throwback time. 6:05.
Reason
Jesus.
People defend the.
Look at this fucking thing.
What the fuck is
What
that?
the fuck is that? This person's about to lecture us on why we defend gender binary. Like I have to defend it. I don't know. Just do some science. Science.
The reason people defend the gender binary so ferociously, attempt to ban books about gender literacy.
No such thing as gender literacy. Mental illness. We used to have a place for mentally insane people. They're called asylums. Bring them back. All right, trans Jay Shetty.
Attacks
Great.
on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
All right. That's great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Fantastic. All right. Head on over to swolenormous.com. Click on some of the links. Check out the merch over there at papaswolio.com. Buy one, get one 50% off. Like I mentioned, inside the app, we have Merch Madness that is kicking off imminently. So make sure you go and download your PDF. You can edit the PDF. You can take a screenshot. And then I will have a post up in the community where you can post your responses. And I'll probably get that going today. I'll probably have an image where you can post underneath. You don't have to necessarily get it in today, but once that post is up and pinned into the community, that's where you're going to respond. Don't post it in the feed. You're going to have to reply to that pinned post. So make sure you comment on it and then post it there. That way we have it all in one spot. And I'll be announcing the deadline soon. It's not today. Don't worry, but you can get on that as soon as you want. You might be working. You might be driving. Don't crash over it. It's fine. It's not like immediately, but make sure you go and you fill out that printable bracket and make your selections. And we'll start posting these pictures and we're going to see where the fucking, how the steak crumbles. I was going to say cookie crumbles. We're going to see what the fuck goes down. I don't know. This is tough. I'm telling you, this is not as simple as you might think. Listen to these bangers. Which one's going to win? Which one's going to win? We have Jim Ozempic on one side. We have Dora the Explorer on one side. Back to the fucking gym on the same side. Muscle Alphabet, Vegan Tears, Super Swole Bros, Only Swole, Pump It Chew, Optimus Pump, Swole Signal. Go to the fucking gym. The Standard. Oh my God, the Standard. And then on the other side, we have Swollen, Jack Sparrow, Barbell Girl, Deadlift, Gaindolf, Harry Squatter, Veil Puto Gimnasio, Swoleopoly, Circle of Lift, Forest Pump, Swolverine, Swoller Things, Power Pump Girls, Depth Vader. What the fuck? Can you imagine the final? It's like Depth Vader versus Optimus Pump or something like that. It's going to be insane. No one really knows what's going to happen. This is not objective. This is just who sees the poll and what they like in the moment. And I don't know. Very exciting times. Very exciting times. Who's going to win this year? Who is the champion in 2026? Any fuck your feelings? No fuck your feelings on here. I don't see fuck your feelings on here. Remember, these are the top best sellers. So those sold well, but I mean, some of these other ones just, popped it off a little bit more. So, and not this year. So next year, it might be a little bit different. Because we have a bunch of fuck your feelings too. That's the thing. You can't just pick one because we have the ransom one. We have the snowflake one. We have the Wheel of Fortune one, I think. That's a bummer. Well, this is just, look, this is 2026. And the thing is, I think in the actual March Madness, I think there's 64 teams. So we only did 32. So we did 16 on each side. So we didn't literally doing double the amount, that would be crazy. Doing double the amount on both sides, that's a little bit much for, attention spans, it'd be really crazy. So maybe we'll expand it in the future, but this is a solid start for the first time. But I do appreciate that. Some of you are like, where's this design? Where's this? And don't forget, sometimes some of the designs that might not be listed are newer. So they haven't actually generated a lot of awareness yet and stuff like that. So who knows what people are going to vote for? They might vote for things that, in isolation, because you're not going to be seeing this whole thing necessarily. You see Vegan Tears and Muscle Alphabet, maybe, I don't know. It's going to be exciting. All right. So may the best Swole Slut win, and it's all free. And of course, free to play. And the only people that can win prizes are going to be you members. So you have to post it up on that pinned post in the community when I have it up with your bracket. Okay. Yeah. So just take your time, look through, and you have to think about what you like best, what other people might like best. And all bets are off. I don't know. We got to get Kalshi on here, right? Get some wagering going. Yeah. We might post the bracket publicly so people can, fuck around online or publicly. But this is only for members though. The winners are only for members. So we might make this publicly and post it up and then start posting the things, and then people can have fun on their own. But you guys can have fun and you guys get to benefit from it. So exciting. So print that out. It's all in your app on the homepage. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Go check out Weekend Philosophy. Join the fam, swolenormousx.com. Buy one, get one 50 over at papaswolio.com. Links in the description down below. and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swole. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I gift rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in a fanny pack, couple hundred in a Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you choose.